dear Pisces, this is a love reading or prediction for the month of December with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this will be a love reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. So I usually read from the perspective of the person that turned the other cheek their whole life, male or female. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. And you can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel. Either as a supportive member that will get access to Q&As where I answer your most pressing questions, or as an extended member that will get most of my video ahead of time and with no to very few ads, or a full member that will also get access to my mediumship training videos and other special videos above everything else. Welcome to check this out through the link in the description box or through the join button next to the subscribe button. For my regular viewers, not much will change except you will get more videos from me than you did before, thanks to the ones that become members to support my channel. And I'll start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. So, when I open your deck here, I see the 6 of Swords in the reverse together with the 9 of Coins. So it seems like you are in a high and dry place, but not particularly super happy. You have been able to halfway move on from an old situation, but might be that you're still stuck in that old situation with your thoughts or with your heart, but you have been able to take much better care of yourself anyways. So I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the 9 of Wands with the 9 of Coins in the reverse. So this came with a price. It didn't come lightly for you to realize that you needed to put yourself first. So first you needed to really go through almost hell to be able to know this. You had to almost crawl out of there to realize that you can't spread yourself thin. You can't give all your best away. You need to also look at the situations and relationships actually need to be fair and balanced. But you thought that you could carry the whole world on your shoulder. If you were just being loving and nice, then everything would work out fine, but it didn't, and you learned this the hard way. So I called for archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have the King of Cups together with the 9 of Coins. So it shows that you have healed also a great deal, even if you almost had to drag yourself out there, like crawling out there or on your knees dragging yourself out there. It still healed you because you probably learned that to put yourself first and to actually work on true self-love, and you probably healed a lot of other different areas of your life in the same time. So it's not all bad to have gone through hell because when we do, we realize that we are doing a lot of these things to ourselves, or we are letting other people do them. And when we don't do that anymore, then we have healed. So we have healed from that kind of codependent behavior. So here we have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is both Virgo energy, both in the reverse. So you're being a little bit judgmental to other people. You don't want to let them really close because you don't trust them. And yeah, you don't really have any passion for any situation. Nothing has really lured you out of your cave where you are hibernating to lick your wounds and learn to take better care of yourself. Oh, so you have lost interest in things because frankly you don't have much energy left and you are not ready to go through another tower, so you actually need to be taking care of yourself in a very good way. So I will just tune in here for a few seconds to you and your situation in December, Pisces. Okay. This is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the Emperor in the reversed here. Showing a very stubborn attitude where we don't let other people in, and I think this is you, Pisces, because you need to kind of build up your own energy again. And then we have the Eight of Wands, so you might also have blocked certain people here in the past that was you felt like they were draining you, maybe emotionally, physically, energetically. So you're taking care of what's inside your comfort zone right now, and I think that's a good thing for you right now. Okay, so this is what's on your mind about the person most on your mind, and this is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind about you, and this is your feelings towards them, the bond between you two, their feelings towards you, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for December, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here, and it's the Chariot. So you have taken charge over your own life. You have realized that when you give yourself away to someone else, and that your happiness is dependent on other people, how they treat you or well or don't treat you well. So now you have realized that you need to be the boss in your own life. You need to take charge. You need to call the shots, and you need to decide what's going to happen next. So we can compromise when it comes to family and people that we really love, but we don't compromise about things like self-worth, love, self-love. We need to be respected in the relationship that we are in, or we might as well be without. So it's good that you have realized this. And here we have what's on your mind about the person most on your mind. So you're holding kind of tight reins on these pseudo horses here. You don't want to fall back into an old pattern where you're compromising yourself again, or giving all your best to someone that doesn't give this back. So self-control, it's an old song, a really old song I'm hearing. So I guess this is what you're fighting. You take my self-control, they're saying. You take my self-control. Self-control. I don't know who sings this, but I would guess it's an old song, maybe from the 80s. Now you have this self-control. So before it was like this, that the other person took your self-control. You couldn't help but loving them, or giving them your everything. And now you try to rise above that and not let this kind of addiction towards another person overtake you. This is what's on their mind about you, and they just think that you have people. The divine is so funny. So it's another song, and it's kind of the same, I don't know, same time or same kind of song. You lost that loving feeling. Maybe it's even older, I don't know, loving feeling. So they feel that just because you got some self-control finally, that you don't love them anymore. I don't think that's true, but I think you don't want to love them anymore, because it was painful. We saw this. You dragged yourself out of hell, and hell was to be in love with this person. So they think you probably have become hard and cold, and that you don't care for them, or maybe even that you are irrational and doing this as a self-destructive behavior, but that's not true. But they think that it might be something like that, and that you're so deep into your psychological difficulties that you can't see right from wrong, and that's not true. It's the opposite of true. And this is your the bond between you two, and we have the Six of Wands. So I think that both of you are still very attracted to the other person. This fatal kind of attraction, at least from your point of view. It seems like this is a fatal attraction. It's not healthy. But with the Six of Wands, it actually shows that you have learned a great deal from this relationship. You probably still can learn a lot from the dynamics between the two of you, even if you're not maybe not together anymore. But it looks a little bit like a war, or at least like this parade where we glorify war. So I don't think that you are the bestest of friends at this time. It's more about pride and to show the other person that you don't care, you can do without them. And sometimes this is necessary, even if that's a little bit prideful and a little bit egocentric. It's very good so that you don't become dragged back into a hellish situation again. So if you can at least act as you have left the relationship behind, maybe there's less temptations for you to be dragged back, at least before you are ready. And this is, but the Six, so it's connected to the Lovers. It's just a very masculine way of loving, like passion. You want to own the other person's body, and you want to, think that they are good looking. So it's not really about these depths maybe at this point. So it's more a heartless attraction. This is your feelings for them, and it's about self-love, that no thank you, I preserve my energy for myself. I can't give this to you because you don't cherish it, you don't value it, you don't take care of it. I gave it to you once, and then you didn't really get the reward for giving them all the love and all the, like, how you cherished them. They rather saw this as an opportunity maybe to use you or abuse you, or laugh at your face because you were in love with them, humiliate you. I don't know what happened, but I can see that you are taking strong distance from this, not because you are bitter, but because you see that you didn't get enough love from this person, so you need to give it to yourself now. And this is their feelings towards you, and it's Three of Coins. So they feel like you're not cooperating. They probably have this sensation that you still have this bond between you two, but since you are refusing to cooperate, there can be no relationship. And they're partly right, but maybe they don't understand the reason to why you had to do this. So I'll see what's their point here with how they feel. The Warrior. So yes, it's a little bit like war here, and this is really a good card, but I sense there's a negative aspect to this as well. It's not just the hero that's there to take care of you, but it's actually also the go-grabber that steals everything in a village. Okay, my beloved child, when the warrior appears to you, it's a fortunate sign that no matter what is happening to you, you are truly protected. And that should have been the case. Since you gave them all your love, they should have protected that and cherished that, but I felt like they didn't. Whatever you are experiencing right now, all will be well. If your question is regarding love, this card represents someone who is deeply committed, protective, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. If this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on, for I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. There's another message here to consider. Do you embody these qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your path. So I'm thinking this person might be a little bit on the clumsy end, like they feel that they did cherish you and did protect you, but it didn't come across as that because, I don't know, they don't have the right words, or they have been raised by wolves, so they don't know when they are when they are showing love, they might do it in a difficult way. I listened to a comedian the other day that said, well, they wanted to make a joke in a situation because they were given a gift, so they wanted to make a joke about that. And they said, okay, so I rented this stage for $2,000 and all I got was some rotten flowers. And in retrospect, that was a really cruel joke, but for them that was kind of a way to I don't know, they were a little bit embarrassed by the gift of flowers, and they were also trying to give this person attention by doing what they did best, which was making a joke. But it was a really bad joke, and I guess it backfired. And I'm feeling the same clumsiness here with this person, that they might not have known how to behave like in social situations and come out as this hero. Instead, they came out as maybe an anti-hero. Okay, so this is your behaviors and attitudes, and it's 9 of Cups comes in the reverse. So I better love myself. No one else seems to do it for me, so I take care of my needs, and the rest of the world can take care of their needs. So it's a little bit bitterness over the separation that you might see in the world right now, that people are not really there for each other, and not being real heroes, but actually these anti-heroes. And it's fine. You don't have to change this at this point. It's actually Pisces card. And I think you need to give yourself some loving and try to make your life as happy as possible without heroes or anti-heroes. Okay, you can become your own hero. So this is their behaviors and attitudes towards you. And we have the Ace of Swords. So they haven't really given up on this hero part. They want to get the hang of it. But maybe it's too little too late. I want to take these romance angels to see on what level they are actually at, because the Ace of Swords can be used to protect and to serve, but it can also be used to be cruel. But he says very soon, so it seems like this person wants to make another attempt to get through to you, and to see too if they can get in connection with you and sort out what was wrong, and maybe also listen to what they did wrong. So they seem, even if they can't understand half of what's happening with you, they at least seem curious enough to want to figure it out. So that's something. And here we have the outcome for December. So it doesn't seem like they will be so lucky in their approach. And mainly it's because you are sick and tired. You're so super tired. So you can't even, be happy about them showing you this appreciation far too late. Meditation 25. Be still and listen to the sounds of the pulsing energy as the life force inherent in all things, a gentle song to your sweet ears. In the darkest inky black night, I, Nyx, make my magic and weave it into the world. This is a time for non-action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now is the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you stay quiet. Be still and know that I, Nyx, goddess of night, am always with you as you discover your magic in silence. So you need to rest, rejuvenate, stay in stillness, silence, darkness. Something wants to be born, new you, I would presume, and it needs time and it needs energy. It's almost like lying in the womb of a mother and waiting to be born. There's a lot of important stuff that needs to happen. You need to have all your 10 fingers and 10 toes instead of these 10 swords. And we also have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So that's very clear that you're doing the right thing. You're having self-control enough to not go back to this person even when they beg on their knees, because they haven't figured out maybe enough for you to be able to be in a relationship that would be healthy. So you're better off resting. I want to take a clarification for the Ten of Swords. Yeah, deep freeze. So we can't really get what we want at this point. We can only heal from what has been. And magic can't come true here because there's not enough like hope or passion to muster up to make something out of this situation. If you would try to date someone new, you would be too tired to be happy on those dates. And if you would try to forgive this person, you would not care enough because you don't have the energy enough to even listen to what they have to say. So it's kind of no use. Just go into hibernation like a bear during winter and wait for the spring to come. Everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. You have a lot to heal. We can see this. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationship to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them, because if you would have a conversation with this person at this time, you would probably not be the most diplomatic self that you could have been if you were more energized. So you might say things that you later will come to regret. So it's better to say nothing. Self-care is the most important activity now. So reflect, read a good book, get a massage, rest and dream. Okay. So I will actually take a card for what it is that they want to say here with the Ace of Swords and very soon kind of card. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So they haven't really forgotten about you. They feel the same passion as they did before, and they are not as tired for some reason. Maybe they didn't get as burned. And we also have this balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So they have understand this right now, and they want to share this, what they have learned with you. But you are just not ready to take it on board and to do anything with this. So it's better if they are not reaching out at this point. Maybe they can just send you some, I don't know, some appreciating postcard or something, but I think maybe even that would irritate you. So, and this is for you. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So don't fake it. Don't fake a smile or forgiveness or anything. Just be who you are right now, and that will give you the best chance to get back on track and get your energy back, so that you can continue from here with a refreshed spirit. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. You can also help my channel through sharing this video with like-minded. To not miss out on any other content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists with your favorite videos. If you click the arrow to see more, you will only see the last 12 videos from that playlist. So rather click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. And until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.